Conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, all. Hope you are doing good. Enjoyed your weekends? See, I need a response from you all. Okay? Yeah, fine. Good. So keep responding me so that I'll be like I will also know that you people are listening to my classes. Okay? And in the previous week, like in the last week, we have discussed about the enterprise structure, company code, and then assigning company code to company. Then we have discussed about business area, credit control area, and assigning credit control area to company. This we have done, right? After this, we have to continue with the other parts. So before we continue, do you have any doubts in those topics which I have covered to you? Did you try those things? Anybody having a doubt? Please raise your question. You can start asking your doubts. Let's clarify that, then move on to the syllabus. If no one will ask, I'll consider as you all have no doubts. If no doubts, put it in chat box saying 1. If you have a doubt, then start asking it. Okay. Aditya, Krupa, no doubts. Adeline, Serena, no doubt. Okay, yeah, there were few people asking for Tarukeshwari, no doubts. Okay. Few people were asking about the software. Did you all get installed it? Everyone has a software?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good then. So we will continue with the practical. I'm sharing my screen now. So SAP, you have to click on this resume this virtual machine. Let this load. And today we will discuss about field status variant. Field status variant. Now what is this field status variant? In general, what we call it as field? A field is a place where we start doing some work or we type something, we enter something. So as a SAP concept, in general SAP, in other than SAP, field means it is a place where any of the work is done. Now for us, we are having a SAP. In SAP, what does this field means? Field means the place holder where we start entering data. Entering data. That means we may have some places for date. We have a date place. We have a debit place, or say it as a document number. Document number means invoice number, bill number. Then we will have a amount. Then we may have some other field like comment, then narration, okay. Or after this you may have something like purchase person, that is supplier, customer. So this kind of informations. So in this, among this informations, these are the places where we start entering data. So we have a place to enter data. So we have seen the company creation, credit control area creation, where we had a place to give a company code number, address, areas, pin code, country, currency, language. All these are the places where we have entered data, right? To enter the data, we need some place. That place is called as field. That place we call it as field. So for this field, you have something called as a few places where we are going to record it. So we can say it as required field. Required field. So required field, and then required fields means what? You have to compulsorily fill the data. Other than this, you have something called as optional. Optional field. Optional field means there is a choice. You have a choice either to enter or skip. So either you can enter or you can skip this. Either you can enter or skip the data. And then you have something called as suppress. Suppress field. Suppress field means you will not have a choice to enter. Okay, this field, this field is blocked. Okay, which means no data input accepted. So these are the settings. If you are going to do, then you can do it. So three types of field: required field, optional field, and then suppress field. These three fields option you will be having. Required field means it is something important field, mandatory field. There will be an asterisk in a red color, or maybe there is a drop down options which is compulsory for us to fill it. So those kind of options we call it as required the field. Okay, so field where it is required field. Either you can type or you can skip the information. In that case, you can call it as optional field. Where you won't be able to input any data, then it is called as suppress field. So we will see this how to enable this. There are two concepts in this. So first one is we have to define field status variant. Field status variant. And then the field status variant what we are defining, that we have to assign for the company code. assign field status variant to company code, or assign company code to field status variant. Let's go for this. And before we start, there is one predefined field status variant. Predefined field status variant as 0001. Okay, let's follow the step. I'm going to this. First of all, we have to go to IMG activation screen, SPRO. From this SAP Easy Access screen, SPRO, enter SAP reference IMG. Till now, we were working on this enterprise structure. Now I'll go with financial accounting. So financial accounting, global setting, not global setting, sorry, general ledger accounting. From general ledger accounting, business transactions, then GL account posting, mark or check document settings, define field status variant. So you have an option here, define field status variant. We will go with this activity button. So it is financial accounting global setting, general ledger accounting, business transactions, then document ledger, then you have to go with define field status variant. You can go with the new entries, but before that, field means it is not only for the entries, not only for one places. We have many things in the sense we have a purchase, we have a sales, we have a expenses, we have a income, we have so many things to do. For all these things we can't do all the settings. So since we have this 0001 predefined, click on this, go for this is selection. If you click on this checkbox, see, you have to click on this box. You should not double click on this. Okay, you should click on this, then go for this field status groups. Observe this. There are so many things inside this which is already defined. For which one? For general accounting, for material consumptions, cost accounting, bank account, materials, see receivables, payables, scraps, management of revenue account, payment, personal clearing, manufacturing. Okay, cost accounting. All these options is already been defined here. We don't have to do. See, if I go with only the first one, general accounting, G001, and see, observe this. This first one, general data, suppress, required, optional. So assignment number is optional. Text means narration is an optional. Invoice reference is been blocked. Hedging is blocked. Collective invoice is blocked. Other here there is nothing as required field. So going back to the previous one, additional accounts. So you can see which options you feel like fixing it, those you can fix it. I'm not going to make any changes with this. So what I will do, the first one which is there, 0001, the predefined, I'll select this. First step, copy. Copy the predefined one you have here, copy as. After copying this, you can see one entry is chosen. But I can't directly take this. I will rename it as RYL1. So I will be using this for my company. So I'm going to rename this as, after copying I'm renaming, I'm not renaming directly. Remember this. After copying I'm renaming it as RYL1. Field status variant for RYL1. Okay, now I press enter. See, this is only copying. When I press enter, it says you want to copy this or what. It is asking you one entry, one of this has been copied, dependent master. You can copy whichever all the dependent master. So I say copy all. Now what has happened? We are just copying it. We didn't save yet. Okay, we have copied it. So it says number of entries copied 41. Then enter, again number of entry copied 1. Now we have to save this. Till now we have not saved. Now it is saved. I press enter. So this details is been saved, right? We have the details saved. Okay, what we have done? So first one, field status variant. What we have done? So you have to choose the predefined field status variant 0001. Then after this, choosing this, copy. So after copying this, so you have an option there as copy as. Copy as. So once you copy this, you can rename it to any. But we prefer to use company code. Okay, so I'm using here company code RYL1. So if I use randomly some characters, it will be very difficult for me to update the details. So I'm using this one. Then you have to press enter. When you press enter, it will ask you for copy. So you will get a prompt message as to copy master and dependent master. Then what you have to do, you have to again say copy. So what you have to do, again press enter. Then it will say you number of entries copied. So you will get an output as a message as number of entries copied. So then after this has been copied, now you have to save this. Save by using the same thing, control yes. So we have already created a field status variant. You can see this if I come out again, go for this define field status variant 0001. By default it is in a front. So in the first position, go to this position to search yours one which you have created. I have created as RYL1. Type that, enter. Now you can find it the similar one which you have created. Now what we have to do? We have to assign this field status variant to company code, the same place. Assign company code to field status variant. I'm going for this activity button, position. Now field status variant is my company code, RYL1, enter. I have two companies, RYL1, RYL2. Both are having in the same country and the same financial year, same accounting period. So I can use for both the things same field status variant, RYL1 and RYL1. For both, I'm configuring the same thing. Now let's save this. Okay, we have understood what is field status variant. Let's confirm it. We'll go for this documentation, define field status variant, and let's see what it says. So, field status is variant and a group is for what? You can assign this variant for assigning the field status variant in many company codes. Okay, and where it is. Okay, new entries, edit or copy you can do. Look for the standard. So ready to input required fields and hidden for GL account. If necessary, you can change the groups and whatever you want to do, you can do it. This is designed for more accounting specific layout. You can differentiate by posting two keys into a GL for reconciliation account, field status definitions, master records. So they are simply given here. So the field optional entry field, you have it, and the optional entry wherever you want it, you can fill it. Or ready for input, there is a field required entry, you have to update it, and there is a hidden field where you cannot make any input. That is what they are suggesting here. Okay, let me close this. So field status variant we have done. Anybody having a doubt on this field status variant, you can ask me. Anybody having a doubt? If no doubt, please mention it as 1 in a chat box. Okay. Aditya has no doubts. Why always Aditya is responding and others are not even responding? I hardly find others responding me. Let me continue with this next one. Next one, we call it as tolerance group. Tolerance group. So there are two things. One is for GL account, one is for employee, one is for customers and vendors. Okay, for anyone, whomever you want to define it, you can define it. Tolerance, that means we are tolerating something here, which means specially tolerance group is to tolerate the difference. Difference where? Difference in payment, in entry. Say, let's take one example. We have some person, Mr. X. So let's take here, this is my customer. Okay, so customer has to pay us, some 50,000 rupees. Assume that he has to pay 50,000 rupees. But what he is doing here, he paid rupees 48,000 and says that, and we are agreeing for clearing. Clearing in the sense bill settlement. We are agreeing for the bill settlement. Now what I hear, we have a difference. We have a difference of 2000 rupees. Okay, so this 2000 rupees will show me as balance, will be pending. So what I suggest is, if there is a user, if a user wants to make a discount, okay, as to provide any discount or any difference, to make changes in any value, that is this bill also 50,000 has to be made as 48,000, changes in any document difference, and that entry has to be accepted. Okay, it should not pop up giving a message saying that there is a difference of 2000 and you are not supposed to make a entry. This kind of error it should not display for me. So either you can give for each and every ledger, for cash ledger, bank ledger, so salary, rent, individual ledger wise, or for the user. Who is the user? SAP user, when he is making an entry, for him you can give, or for the customers or vendors entry you can give. So usually we prefer using this for the users. That means the person one who is sitting in an accountant field, or an accountant will make the entry, not the others. We can't give a choice for others. So what we will do, we will make a entry here. So in this place, the same navigation, financial accounting. After financial accounting, okay, general ledger. So we have taken here general ledger, financial accounting, and then we will not go with this financial global setting. general ledger accounting. After this general ledger accounting, GL account, business transactions. Then after business transactions, open item clearing. From this open item clearing, clearing the difference. Clearing the difference. From this, define tolerance group for an employee. We are going to define tolerance group for employee. We are going for the next step. So this tolerance group. So here we have done define field status variant, assign company code. Under tolerance group, it is first option, define tolerance group for an employee for recording transactions. Here we go. So new entries, you can choose, go for new entries. Group and company code, both the options are given. Usually we will be defining the group names, but here we will not give group names. Directly we will configure for company code. Never mention anything in a group. What happens even when I'm giving a group name and then I'm also defining as I taking it for company code, when I mention both group as well as company code, it will consider saying that the this tolerance group is not been created for the company. In order to avoid that error while making a document entry, I prefer directly using the company code RYL1. You can see the currency is blank, so it is blurred. I cannot fill this field. Amount per document per entry, how much difference he can give. So we can give 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees. So usually in SAP it is suggested to give the maximum amount just for the entry. So you can see upper limit for posting procedures for making a entry purpose. So here I'm giving 11 times 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, 11 times 9. Then amount per open item, account item. So that means each line item, debit side, credit side. So 9 times 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 9 I'm giving. Anything if you're giving us a cash discount 5%, 2%, it's up to you. 2%, 1% you can give. For income any discount, expenses any discount if you're giving, provide this. Okay, I don't want to provide anything more than this. Let me save it. So I have saved it. So after going to this, you have an option group. So what you have to do in this field, skip. You have to leave the field blank. Then you have a company code. So I have given a company code RYL1. Then currency is blank. Amount per document. You have to give 11 times 9. Amount per open item, account item. Then it is 9 times 9. Discount is purely optional. How much ever you want to give, you can give. I've just given here as 2%. Then save. This is what? Cash discount. control? Yes. So this we have to do. So two topics, field status variant and then tolerance group we have done. In these two topics, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, good. Aditya has no doubts. Okay. The next one will go for the next topic, the next things which we are going to enable. Okay. Next one is fiscal year variant. Fiscal year variant. Fiscal year means the financial calendar. Financial calendar. Every business has to maintain its accounts. So that accounting period is called as fiscal year. So fiscal year, when we can say it as accounting period, accounting year. Okay, we have a two types of accounting period. One is calendar. So why we say this? Any business as per the constitutions, as per the law of the country, whichever the country, any business has to maintain their company's account for 12 months if it is an existing business. In case if it is a startup business, in that financial year, how many months you were running a business, that many months report you have to do it. Any business, whichever it is, has to maintain 12 months of financial records, or you can say reports of their business. So they will either follow calendar year. Calendar year they will follow. So this calendar year is what? It is a two things. Let me put it in a diagram. Accounting period. So either you can go with calendar year. This calendar year is from January to December. So the next one is non-calendar year. Non-calendar year. In this, you will be having April to March. Non-calendar means it is not starting as per the calendar January to December. It starts somewhere in between of 1 year and ends in the another year. So April to March, July to June, October to September. Right? Any of this period it can be. So whichever the accounting period you are into, according to that you can follow. Which country you are into and that country how it is following, that countries you can follow it for your accounting reports. Okay, whichever period you are into, that accounting period you can follow. So calendar period, January to December 12 months, April to March 12 months, July to June 12 months, October to September 12 months. Anything you take, it is of 12 months. So in India, we are going through the financial year, the current financial year. Current financial year is from 1st of April 2025 to 31st of March 2026. So we are into this. Now currently we are in the period. Currently we are in the month of January 2026. So we are still in the same financial period. After we close the 31st of accounting period, then we will go for the next financial year. Okay. This concept about this current period and entry period, I would like to explain in an Excel so that it will be clear for you to understand. So let me go with Excel. So we are into the financial year. India's current financial year. India's current financial year we have to see. So it starts in April 2025, then May 2025. This is how it will go. So let me just take this April to December, January, February, March. So now I'll add one more. So as per calendar, month, I'm saying you month. Okay, so month in the sense January is the first month, February second month, March third month, April is 4, 5, 6. So this is how we start with, right? So as per calendar month, this is the one. Okay, let me again go. Accounting period. Then as per financial month, accounting month. So we start doing accounts in the April first month. So April is the first month for us, and then we go here. So however you see, there are 12 months. So how many months we are having? We are having 12 months in this case as well as this case. Both are having 12 months. Then from this financial year, what is this financial year? From 1st of April 2025 to 31st of March 2026 is the current financial year. From this current financial year, when we go for the next financial year. From here, we have to do same thing, accounting. So I'll just copy this, paste it here, but instead of 25, it becomes 26. That's all. But here, what happens on this 31st of March, you have to close your books of accounts. Close books of accounts, which means we have to do audit to find out the closing balance. This closing balance will become next financial year's opening balance. To carry forward as opening balance. Okay, this closing balance becomes a opening balance of this particular month. So that means we have to carry on doing the auditing process. To do this auditing process, when we will do? As an accountant, after this day, after 31st of March, the next day, 1st of April is as usual, you will start doing your accounts. Okay, the person one who is going to do auditing will take the period from here. Say example, I'm just copying this again and I'll paste it here just to make you understand. And now what he will do? Now what he will do? He will start doing the accounts. I'll minus this because I don't want this. Then after February, March, April, May, June, and then July. The 4 months, which is 13, 14, 15, 16. This all the period is called as accounting period because we are doing here accounting period 1. I'll copy this, paste it here, then make this as accounting period 2. Till this 12 months I am having this accounting period 1 and 2. Okay, we have a accounting period 4, 5, 6, everything. Okay, let it be. So accounting period we are having, and this accounting period whatever I'm having, right? This accounting period 12 months we will start doing this, but here we call this period as special accounting period, which is used for doing a auditing 1. Special accounting period 1, special accounting period 2, and special accounting period 3 and 4. So totally it is used 16 months. 16 months for doing a accounting process. Okay, so the first 12 months I will do the accounting. Then after doing the accounting for the 12 months, the next day I will start doing the accounts for the April 2026. As usual, daily entries we will do. All purchase sales entry we will do. But this accountant, that is the person one is doing auditing, he has to find out the closing balance, trial balance you have to do, profit and loss he has to do. So he will sit and do here all the adjustment entries, all the adjustment entries. When I say adjustment entries, depreciation, appreciation, bad debts, reserve for doubtful debts, reserves, surplus, suspense account, this kind of adjustment and all has to be done. And these entries, when he is doing from April 2006 to July 2026, still all the entries, okay, all adjustment entries, all adjustment and closing records of entries has to be posted. When he has to be posted on 31st of March 2026. Though he is doing here, the entries has to be posted for this particular period. Okay, no other changes. So we have to remember when this entries has to be posted. Though I'm doing for this period, still this adjustment entries is done for this period. Understood this? Anybody having a doubt? The 12 months of doing a entry is called as posting period. Okay, not accounting period. You can also say it as posting period also. Posting period 1, posting period 2. Okay, and then you can all the other things which you are doing of adjustment entries, those things are called as special posting period. Okay, so these are the things you are having. I'll be sharing these things also for your reference later. After making all the changes, necessary changes, then I will give you this. Anybody having a doubt after this, you can ask me. Any doubts in this accounting period, special posting period, or anything? Yes. So no one will ask me doubts. I'm going with the next step. So now we are going to define the fiscal year variant. Fiscal year variant. So going to financial accounting, then financial accounting global setting, then fiscal year, Maintain fiscal year variant and assign company code to fiscal year variant. Right? So I'm going with this. Maintain fiscal year. Again, here also there is a predefined fiscal year variant. For this January to December, first one April to March, we have V3. June to July, we have it as V6. October to September, you have it as V9. January to December, you have it as K4. These are the predefined one. So let me show you this. I'm going with this. Now here, observe this position. So V3, enter. So April to March, 12 months of entry plus 4 months of special posting period. V6, July to June, 12 months of posting period, 4 months of special posting period. Again, V9, October to September, 12 months of posting period and 4 months of special posting period. Then again, I'll go for this position, K4, enter. So it is a calendar year, that is January to December, then 4 special posting period. Since there is already predefined what we have to do, we'll go to position. I am going to use V3. Go to V3, select V3, then copy. Copy this. So one item is copied. You cannot simply keep it as V3. If you want, you can directly assign to your company code. V3 directly you can assign for company code. So, but I want it to be renamed to some other character. So I will say it as R0. R0 and I press enter. So there is nothing. See, let me show you before that. V3 is there. I'll make it as Y9. It is already defined. So what it says, an entry already exists with this character. So I have to give some other character. So I will give it here as RO, that is R0. Enter. You can only give alphabets, you can give only numbers, or you can give both the combination. Again, copy all. Then enter. Number of entries copied. Save this now. So we have saved this one. Let me update this. I have given as R0. I have given as R0. So field status variant, we have a two concept. One is define field status variant. Then, sorry, it is fiscal year variant. Fiscal year variant and then assign fiscal year variant to company code. So now what we are doing, we have to choose the fiscal year variant V3, copy that and you can rename to any preferable characters. I've given as R0. Press enter, then you will get this. messages, number of entries copied, you can copy and do it. Now I have a two company codes, so which is a so I have a company code and then fiscal year variant. For both the things, if you're going to maintain the same accounting period, you can do it, but make sure the company's currency is same, accounting period is same, only then you can maintain. So RYL1, so I have given us R0, then RYL2, for this also R0. Then after entering this, you have to save. You have to go to position. You have to go to position and then search this. Let's try this. I'm going for this one. A prompt, data was saved. Go back. And before I go back, let me show you this one more thing. Maintain fiscal year variant. So going to position, I have created as R0, enter, select this. Before, whenever you say, first check that and go to periods. Make sure, see, months, 12 months of entry, number of days. So 1 means it is January. Observe this -1 and 0, which I have not explained about this. I'll tell you this. There is something called as year and year shifting. Year and year shifting. So I'll tell you in this, the first one. This all will be 0 till this 12 months, because all these are in the same financial year. It started in April, so we will say it as year 2025. But later, from 2025, it is moving for the next one, next period, which is 2026. So, in general, when the year was started, it was April 2025. We will say as period 2025, year 2025. So, when it goes for next year -1, from this 2026, if you do -1, it means it is 2025. So, 1 year accounting, right? So, we will say it as year 2025's accounting. So -1 is nothing but you are minusing 1 from the 2026, so that we will directly call it as year 2025. So that's what here in SAP you are having this. So January, so April 30 days, first accounting period. See, month is as per calendar, period is as per accounting. Fourth month, April, first month. So May, so then June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now January is the first month and this is 10th month of accounting. Feb is 11th month. The March is 12th month where our accounts get closed. So number of days and period, you have it. In case if this field is blank, you have to go to new entries and make a entry. You have to type all these things and you have to save it. The next one, period text. We are going to maintain an accounts in the language English. So I'll just scroll down, going for English. You have to make sure even these fields are available. If this field is not available, again you will go for new entries and type it. To make you understand, I'm making this highlighting, I'm selecting this. In a English language, as per the calendar, so first month is, see, first posting period, and that is as per the calendar 4, and then April. Posting period to May. So these things you will have to type it. Here, when you come to special posting period, you don't have to enter it is April, May, June, July and all. Directly say it as special posting period 1, special posting period 2, special posting period 3, special posting period 4, and then you can save it. No need to make other changes. So this you have to do. This too you have to cross check after saving. Now we will go back. Again go back. Assign your company code to your fiscal year variant. I'll click on this variant. Position. My company code is RYL1. Royal 1 Royal Furnitures Limited. So I've given as R0, and next one is also I'm going to maintain the same fiscal year. So R0, then save. I have saved this. Now what happens? My fiscal year is been maintained. You will just go for position and you will save it. Now you can see that in a description it says that April to March plus 4 special posting period. Anybody having a doubt on this? Yes? Yes? Anybody having a doubt? Please ask me. So we have covered 3 topics. Any doubts in this? Field status variant, tolerance group, fiscal year variant. So these are the 3 things which we have covered so far. If you have a doubts, please ask me. So nobody has a
Ma'am,
doubt? Yes, ma?
ma'am, can you share previous class and today's video today
It
itself?
will be shared by tomorrow morning,
Okay, ma'am.
because the person one who uploads is not available. Like I'll update him to share it as at the earliest.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And the other things you practice it tomorrow. One more class I will do the other topics. Then tomorrow is Wednesday. Thursday, what we will do the all the steps together by using a T codes. T codes means shortcut. Instead of using the navigation like financial accounting, general ledger, fiscal year variant, directly shortcut keys, and we will start doing the other configurations from the beginning. We will do whatever we will cover for tomorrow. From the beginning till tomorrow, whatever we will do, we are going to work on Thursday. So you can refer the videos and reference of meaning, everything, content you observe it. So after tomorrow's class, Thursday from the beginning I will do, so that you can also practice with me. So so according to that, we will follow all these things together. There won't be any missing part. Okay, maybe you would have practiced or not. So if you are going to practice with me, along with me, you can do from Thursday. Clear?
Ma'am,
Yes, Tarukeshwari.
ma'am, we have our CIS coming up. Do we have classes at that time too?
When it is?
From this Saturday till next Saturday.
I'm not sure, ma, because nothing has been informed to us. If we get any update, I will let you know.
Okay.
Fine then. So practice all these things. Any doubts, you can ask me in tomorrow's class. Clear? In that case, that's all for today. Meet you in tomorrow's class. See you then. Bye. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am.